Hey, what's up, guys? Here's the follow-up to the image I posted yesterday. We got two beauties here. Yordan Alvarez, Bowman, Chrome, of course, rookie card, auto. And we got a gold and a green, and they were both graded super high. The gold was a 9, and the green is a BGS 9.5. And these belong to one of my buddies, and he asked me if I could work on them. So naturally, I said yes, I'd be happy to work on these. So we're just gonna see if we can get them to bump up. So let's just do this. Let's start with the gold. And being that these cards were already graded mint, there's not a whole lot to do. But I still notice that there's a little bit of the surfaces. I'm just going to give this one a little bit of a polish. It's pretty shiny. It looks pretty good. But there's just a couple little things in there. And then when it comes to the back of the card, the back looks pretty darn good to me. All right, so we're just going to give this thing a quick clean on the front and see if we can take it to the promised land and get it a 10. All right, so thanks for watching, you guys. I'm Kurt with Kurt's Card Care, and just gonna use a little bit of my card polish here and get this thing shining up. All right, oh, thanks for the hold for a second, guys. I just had to get a new applicator. So when working on any card with an auto, you want to stay away from that, okay, guys? So if you watched my videos before, that's something I say a lot. But if you're new, welcome, and thanks for checking it out. And the polish that I'm going to use here, guys, is handy for just doing that final once-over, getting the card clean, getting it shiny. And it's pretty dang good at getting out faint little print lines and little factory lines that are, unfortunately, pretty darn common with many cards, and especially Bowman cards. But a plus about Bowman cards is they rarely have flaky edges. I haven't seen a ton of those. So the edges look really good on this card. The corners look really good too. I just want to give it a quick little clean here, and then we'll send it off. And win, lose, or draw, you guys, I'll share the results with you. This is, like I said, these both belong to a friend of mine. So he'll send them out, and I'll share the results. I did notice there were just a little light fingerprints in this area, so we'll remove them. Anything we can do to get this thing just perfect is what we got to do. And it's very, very small, you guys, but I see a little bit of a touch in the corner. Like it's minor, but that's why it pays to work under a good light so you can see all the issues and just go after them. I'm going to use my edge and corner tool here, you guys, and I'm just going to give it a little, very gentle touch. Always look at your corners and edges under the light, because if you can, the light will show you. It will reflect, and it will show you if something's wrong with it. So now see I got a nice solid line there, that solid light line. That shows me that little corner was lifted up a little bit, went back into place. So really, you guys, that's all I want to do to this one. It looks great. I'm just going to give the back a once over one more time. There's no need to clean a card further if it looks good. If it looks good, leave it. This one looks awesome. All right, so let's put this one on the side. Now we'll grab the green, and this was graded by BGS as a 9.5. It was a 9 on centering, which, you know what, it might be a 9 on centering, but it looks pretty darn close. All right, so the back on this one does have, see that corner? See that stuff up there? We're gonna go after that. So let's try that first, okay? And since this is, it looks like some residue or something. See that right there? See that right there? I can't believe the surface got a 9.5 with that. It's a good sign, I guess. If you accidentally leave something on your surface, they might overlook it, but not us. So let me do this, you guys. I'm going to use a different product here. I'm going to use my spray. I'm going to use a little bit of a cotton square, and I'm just going to, off camera here, hit the cotton circle with a little bit of my spray. Don't want to saturate it, just a little bit. And then come in right behind it and dry it with the other side of it. And I can't stress enough to you guys, use 100% cotton, 100%. It's going to cost a little bit more than the regular cotton, but it doesn't have any like plastic fillers or any crap in it. You see that? How beautiful is that? Awesome. And let me just inspect this corner while we're here. All right, the light was doing something weird to it. It looks good. But all that crap off, okay? And let me just take another good look at this thing. Light's your best friend, you guys. Get a great light. It'll make cleaning up your cards much easier. Okay, sweet. So now let's go to the front. This one has a couple little minor little things. Look by his hand. That little speck on the surface. We'll see if we can get that to go away. And there's a little scratch line next to it. Another little line going right there. Let's give it our best, man. That's what we do. So same process, you guys. Just gonna use a little bit of polish, clean up the front. And when you guys are using the polish, just give it be gentle to it. Just little wipes. Always use a clean applicator. You can clean multiple cards in a session if you want, but don't let it dry, okay? So let's just do half the card at once. So I hope you guys are gearing up for a good weekend and get some free time. I'm sure you worked hard all week. I know I did, and I got to thank you guys for that. Thank you guys sincerely from the bottom of my heart for keeping me so busy. I truly appreciate you guys so much. And also, you guys always use a nice clean microfiber when you're doing the removal. The last thing you want to do is get a card looking good and then have a dirty old microfiber and put a scratch on it. So I just got a couple little other spots I want to try to go after. And then we'll go around the auto. And we'll send these beauties in, man, and see what the heck's going on with them. And there's only 3 outcomes when you crack a card and resubmit it. You're either going to win, you're going to lose, or you're going to draw, you know? So it's fun. I know you guys might think cracking a 9.5, that's crazy. And maybe, but it's also exciting. It's fun. This is the area that I don't like the most. The card's overall beautiful, but there's just a couple little spots on here that stick out. That little spot that was on the surface wiped off, whatever it was. And I'm just gonna I'm just feathering over the surface here, guys. Just making sure I get every little piece of polish off, little fingerprint off, all that good stuff. I can still see that little surface line a bit right there. If you guys work on Bowman, you'll know that some of these damn things are permanent, which is okay. You know, if they cut into the surface of the clear coat, there's not always a whole lot you can do. But give it a try every time. If you can't always like totally eliminate them. There's a lot of times where you can tone them down nicely, and it's just more visually appealing. Hopefully for the grader too. And always, you guys, wipe towards an edge. Don't go back and forth. The worst thing you can do is catch an edge or a corner, and you could bend it. So take your time. That's pretty freaking good. I like it. All right, you guys. So if you crack a card that's already graded a 9 or a 9.5, there shouldn't be a whole lot of work to do on it. And there wasn't a whole lot of work to do on these, but it's exciting to kind of chase a 10. So that's what we did today, guys. So there's the green. There's the gold. I'm going to do one more once over on these, you guys, and I'll keep you posted on the results. Hope you guys have a fantastic weekend. From the bottom of my heart, you guys, thanks for the love and support and the camaraderie and just the brotherhood and I guess I could say sisterhood. I got a lot of lady collectors too. But anyways, you guys, what I'm trying to say is I appreciate you. You rock. Have a great weekend, and I'll talk to you soon. I'm Kurt with Kurt's Card Care.